Good morning, garden friends. Today I'm actually going to be working in this back garden bed. All right, so in the process of cleaning out this bed, we had this shoot off of a tree that we thought was dead that Kevin is cutting out so that I can plant my new evergreen back here. All right, so is it connected anywhere else other than those two sides?
Here, but it is underneath somewhere. I can at least move it.
What about on that side?
Nothing that I can tell.
You don't want the big shovel? Oh, you got it.
Ain't over yet.
Oh, there we go. You think anything's on that side?
Seems to be.
Oh, wow. All right, that rascal is out of there. Yeah, I'm actually going further back.
Spear time.
So. Couple things that I'm going to be getting done is I'm going to build another pillar to put my new birdhouse. Back here, I have this. Let me show you. This here is a Christmas jewel holly that I'm going to be planting back in this area because we had a tree that Kevin ended up taking out. It wasn't really a tree, it was a shoot off of a tree that we had cut down that was infested with ants and bees. But this area is what I'm going to be working on. I already got my bulbs planted. These were just some plants for winter interest. And as you can see, my hellebores, they are just so precious. The hellebores are blooming. You know, I have two versions that I have in this garden bed. I did have another one, but I think it died on me. But this is just the area that I am going to be, like I said, working on. That was the area where that sprout of a bush popped up. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is these rocks. We've gotten these rocks here that's lining up the bed to where I can put additional mulch because I do have my bulbs in there along with some autumn joy sedum and my muhly grass and my rescue hydrangea, limelight right there. So let's go ahead and get busy getting this stuff knocked out and get this tree in, get my mulch down, and then call it a day. Okay, so I'm actually testing out my new mic that my daughter had got for me. So hopefully the sound will be nice and crisp, but we shall see. So let me go ahead and get this hole dug for where I'm gonna put this tree. Now this is the thing. I'm actually wanting to put the tree just a little further back because it gets 8 to 10 feet tall and 5 to 8 foot wide. And this area back here is sort of like ideal for it because I believe this plant stand, and I know this one is getting moved. This is where I'm going to be putting my new bird house. And then I just think I'm just going to move this and leave this one here for my bird feeders. So let's go ahead and get this hole dug. And I am also putting some topsoil in here because the gravel used to be in this whole area. So while it will allow good drainage, I still want to make sure I put some good soil in here so that the tree will be successful. And some of you might be thinking, okay, it looks like it's cold. Why are you planting a shrub? And this is the thing. Yep, it is cold, but this hole is a good 18 inches deep. So way below the ground for freezing. And the fact that I am putting new soil in here mixed in with a little bit of the clay, I feel very confident I am not going to have to worry about the cold weather that we're going to be getting, it impacting the roots, because I'm going to also be putting a nice healthy layer of mulch back here. So let me go ahead, get the topsoil in. Oh, and I almost forgot my biotone. Go get the biotone and bring the shrub over here. Now, while this shrub is pretty, it got prickers on it. That's why I'm not, a rusher to hollies just for that same reason. But I could not pass up on the berries to provide some winter interest and some color back here in this flower bed. So let's go ahead and get this rascal planted. And like I said, just mixing some topsoil in this hole so that being 18 inches deep in the ground, I'm not going to have to worry about the roots freezing, but it'll also have some nice soil surrounding the roots. I put the biotone in there, and I like to sort of mix mine up. It's slow release. Oh, that rascal looks pretty root bound. So I'm just gonna agitate the roots a little bit. Okay, all right, let me just take a look at this. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now, because it was so root bound, what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some of the soil around before I end up pushing, the clay mixture along with the other dirt around it. And the thought process behind that is I find that when the plants are root bound, yeah, agitating them is good. But when you're working with clay soil, because it ends up being so compacted, it seems not to allow the shrub for its roots to do what they need to do to spread out and what have you. So that's part of the reason why I end up putting the topsoil, around the root ball when dealing with clay. Because I just find that it just allows the shrub to take better. Okay, and that's to ensure all the air pockets are out. Then I'll go ahead and finish backfilling the rest of the dirt. And then I'll go ahead, get it watered and mulched. Okay. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get it mulched, then water it. That way, anything that settles down, if I need to come back and put more mulch on it, I will do so. Now I'm not gonna put any mulch here because this is where I'm gonna be digging the hole for my other bird house. Over here, my sanctuary. Okay, the bed is all done. The tree is planted. And even though I have my monkey grass in the container, part of the reason is I don't like that it can take over. I did decide to leave this pole there so I could do some hanging baskets in this area, but it looks nice. And then I did not get my other birdhouse put up, but I still have the space over there with no mulch on it. So when we go and get the 4x4, we can go ahead and get it set in the ground and then get that mounted. I also finished off this flower bed, just more or less edged it out with the bricks and put mulch on top of it because it has daffodils and hyacinths in there. And those are my bloom struck hydrangeas. And then those guys are my knees. Ooh, it's windy. The wind is picking up. And then I also got this area finished. Boy, I just so love it when I am able to get the things I want accomplished done and it ends up looking so nice. Now, the one thing that we will be doing probably this spring is getting new gravel put all through here, because one of the things that I normally do is I have pastas all lined up here, but decided not to because we have our trailer, the little tractor trailer that I haul my supplies in around the yard. This is where we're going to be parking it at. So this will all be filled in with the gravel and just edging out, the bed. So this is all done and I am so loving how this looks, and it's just amazing. I think just putting a little bit of mulch on a flower bed and planting a shrub can make a world of difference. Well, thank you again for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner. And if you enjoyed my content and the project that I ended up working on, please consider subscribing and liking my page. Have a great day.